Welcome to Content Furies, a podcast where we test the best tools, discuss trending news, and dispel popular myths about digital content. I'm Alex, the marketing maven.
And I'm Polly, the UI, UX, and graphic design pro. We are here to share our independent and brutally honest opinion on all things happening in the world of digital content. So grab your headphones and let's do this. Welcome to the fourth episode of Content Furies. I'm Polly, and in this episode, we'll cover the basics of UGC, including how to encourage users to create content, how to curate it effectively, and how to use it to drive engagement and sales. So whether you're just getting started with UGC or looking to take your strategy to the next level, this episode is for you. Before we start, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Content Team Editorial Crew, for their excellent content services. They can help enhance your business content with captivating narratives that connect with your audience. Don't forget to visit contentteam.com and use code CONTENTFURIES for a 10% discount on your initial purchase. Let's kick things off by understanding what exactly UGC is. User-generated content refers to any content that is created and shared by individuals just like you and me, rather than being produced by traditional media outlets or professionals. It's all about the power of everyday people becoming creators and influencers in their own right. UGC has been around for some time and has become increasingly popular in recent years, particularly with the rise of social media platforms. UGC is often seen as more authentic and trustworthy than traditional advertising, as it comes from real people with real experiences. Brands can encourage UGC by creating campaigns or contests that motivate their users to create and share content. Once the content is created, brands can curate and share the best pieces on their own platforms to drive engagement and sales. So how does UGC look like? Let me cover a few examples. UGC may come in different shapes and formats. It can include text, images, videos, audio, reviews, ratings, comments, and so much more. And each of these formats find its own audience through different social media platforms like blogs, forums, and other online communities. Among the most popular platforms are Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Depending on your brand and target audience, you may want to focus on certain platforms over others. It's important to remember that UGC campaigns require a clear call to action and a strong incentive to encourage users to create content. Some incentives could be a chance to win a prize, be featured on the brand's social media page, or simply be recognized for their creativity. While some user-generated content can be done for free, some brands even reach out to people and hire them to create the content for them. Sometimes they might offer to pay actual salaries, and other times simply offer to get their product for free for a video review. Remember, the goal of UGC is to create a community around your brand and encourage engagement, so be sure to interact with users who create content and show your appreciation for their efforts. Now, when exactly has UGC become the thing? UGC, or user-generated content, is somewhat of a new concept for social media, but other platforms have been familiar with it for a longer time. Have you ever left a comment on TripAdvisor? Perhaps even one with pictures and a detailed description of your experience? Or have you used Trustpilot, Booking, or any other platform that provides space for you to write about your favorite places and attach images or videos? All of this is considered UGC. But why has UGC become so popular? There are several reasons for this phenomenon. Firstly, user-generated content allows for creative and authentic self-expression. Users can share their opinions, experiences, stories, passions, and interests with others who have similar tastes or preferences. Netizens also feel closer to the brand that interact with user-created content by reposting, commenting, and rewarding the efforts of the creators. The next reason is the high level of deception around paid ads and sponsored content. Users are now more cautious and no longer blindly trust influencers. You probably have seen sponsored content once or twice, and maybe even got the product that was advertised, and it just did not do the thing. One of the most recent scandals being a beauty influencer who advertised mascara and allegedly used fake lashes for a better after effect. Those tricks are well known to be used in TV ads and professional campaigns, but seeing people who claim to be honest to their followers is a bit disappointing. And that is how the distrust builds up. The users simply stop believing in what they see. Now, users tend to trust the opinion and recommendations of other users more than those of the official sources. UGC also adds value and variety to the content landscape. Users can discover new information, perspectives, ideas, or solutions from other users' content. Finally, let's talk about how mobile devices have revolutionized the world of content creation. Whether you're a professional filmmaker, writer, or photographer, or just someone who enjoys sharing your creativity with others, you can benefit from the features and functions of your phone. Mobile devices have made content creation more accessible, affordable, and diverse than ever before. Let's now take a look at UGC from the perspective of the brand or company and try to understand if anyone can truly benefit from it. So the first thing that UGC helps with is to amplify the diverse voices and perspective of the brand. User-generated content is a powerful way to showcase the diversity and inclusivity of a brand's community. It allows people from different backgrounds, cultures, and identities to share their stories and perspective with a wider audience. It makes the brand feel more inclusive and considerate about their customers. UGC also helps brands to connect with their customers on a more personal and authentic level, as they can see how real people use and enjoy their products or services. Here are a few examples of brands that are using this strategy. First, we have Airbnb, the online marketplace for travel accommodations, who features stories and photos from hosts and guests around the world on its website and social media platforms, and therefore encourages people to explore new places and cultures through UGC. Probably stumbled upon one or two videos on TikTok or Instagram, where people filmed themselves in their Airbnb apartments or houses and put Airbnb as a hashtag. That is user-generated content. Next on the list, we have Dove, that focuses on celebrating body positivity of their customers. Not only do they promote it in their official campaigns, but also through UGC. They encourage their audience to share their stories and support them by interacting with set creators along the way. Last but not least is Spotify, that offers to create playlists or top listen to charts and share them on your social media. You have probably seen the waves of Spotify stories somewhere around the end of the year, where the platform offers to create a screen with a chart of someone's most listened to artists or songs or genres. That is a very smooth way to interact with the audience and drive new people in. User-generated content is not only beneficial for customers, but also for businesses and brands that want to grow their audience, increase their engagement, and boost their sales. Let's cover a few things that UGC helps businesses and brands to achieve. Firstly, it's about building trust. Customers trust other customers more than they trust marketers or advertisers. UGC acts as a form of social proof that shows how satisfied and loyal other customers are with the brand's products or services. Next, we have the creation of brand loyalty. Customers who create or share UGC feel more involved and valued by a brand. They are more likely to become repeat customers and advocates for the brand. Then we have micro-influencers that usually have an engaged community that follows their advice recommendations much better than the ones of bigger bloggers, whose profiles are covered in paid ads. Next, let's talk about saving costs. UGC is a cost-effective way to generate content for marketing purposes. Businesses and brands do not have to spend money on hiring professionals or producing high-quality content. They can leverage the content that their customers create organically. When they do choose to pay for user-generated content, the price will still most likely be lower than hiring a professional agency. Last but not least is improving SEO. UGC can improve a brand's search engine optimization by increasing its online visibility, traffic, and ranking. Customers who post UGC often use keywords, phrases, hashtags, or backlinks that are relevant to the brand's niche, and therefore directly influence the search engine. One of the biggest UGC-friendly brands would be Starbucks. They have been writing on user-to-user advertisement strategies for years. How many Starbucks takeaway cups do you see in your Instagram stories, feed, YouTube vlogs? Countless. It feels like everyone on social media is drinking Starbucks. Gets even better during the limited edition or seasonal drinks like pumpkin spice. Now let's wrap this up a little bit. Considering that user-generated content comes in so many formats, most companies can take advantage of it and try to implement it into their marketing strategies. Be it comments, be it photos, be it videos, be it TikToks, Instagram posts, stories, there is a way to take advantage of UGC. This will show that the current users or clients are appreciated and engaged with, but do be careful with picking a right format that will feel natural for your target audience. Okay guys, it feels like I have only been talking about how great UGC is and how easy it is to include it into one's marketing strategy. But does it truly mean that there is no pitfalls? Let's take a look. One of the key challenges in the UGC realm is ensuring quality control and combating misinformation. In an era where anyone can create and share content, the need for content moderation and fact-checking has become paramount. It's crucial to establish guidelines and mechanisms to filter out false information, harmful content, and trolls lurking in UGC environments. Contracts help to solve some of the issue if you're working with paid UGC creators. In this way, both parties can have something to rely on and the possibility of things getting out of control lessens. Additionally, it is important to provide adequate training and resources to content moderators to ensure that they can effectively identify and remove problematic content. Getting back to misleading content and its consequences, what can be considered to be misleading? Well, many things. Showing fake results, hiding certain qualities of the product, or coming up with new ones that do not exist. Let's also not forget the fact that misinformation can be spread by someone who hates the brand or the product and wants to bring it down. This problem can sound irrelevant at first until the video goes viral and gets a few million views. Moving on to legal and ethical considerations, UGC brings forth a range of complex issues. One of the most pressing challenges is copyright infringement. Users may unknowingly or intentionally violate copyright laws by using copyrighted material without permissions, for example, a picture, a graphic element like a sticker, or a pretty font. This can lead to legal issues and damage to the reputation of both the user and the platform hosting the content. Therefore, it's crucial to educate creators and consumers about intellectual property rights and encourage responsible use of copyrighted content. Having a content guide with all the rules and say pictures and graphics that the brand owns can help to control this issue. Privacy concerns also come into play when it comes to UGC. One of the most significant issues is that individuals may share personal information without realizing it, and in doing so, they may be violating others' privacy rights. The consequences of these actions can be severe, ranging from embarrassment to legal disputes. As such, it is crucial to strike a balance between self-expression and respecting privacy boundaries when creating UGC. One way to achieve this balance is to provide users with clear guidelines on what constitutes acceptable content and how to protect their privacy while sharing their thoughts and opinions. Another strategy is to use privacy-enhancing technologies, such as encryption and anonymization, to safeguard users' personal information. Ultimately, the goal is to create a safe and respectful environment where users feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of negative consequences. One of the recent videos I stumbled upon was featuring a guy going with a branded tote bag on the street and offering people to change it for the one they were carrying at the time. One girl declined his offer, saying that her tote was a present and she does not want to change it. The host then proceeds to pressure her into changing it before finally backing off. The result of this video? Well, video is posted by the brand of the said tote, video goes beyond 10,000 views, users in the comment section disagreeing with the host's behavior and associating his behavior with the brand. What could have been done differently? Well, many things, starting from educating the host, finding a more suitable person, and in the end, not posting this to the brand's social media. As we wrap up this section, it's important to remember that acknowledging and addressing the dark side of UGC does not diminish its potential. Instead, it empowers us to foster a healthier, more responsible UGC ecosystem that benefits creators, consumers, and society as a whole. One of the main challenges that comes with UGC is that can it be challenging to monitor and regulate, which can result in harmful content being posted online. However, by implementing proper moderation and content guidelines, we can ensure that the content posted is not harmful or offensive, and it adds value to the community. Furthermore, effective content moderation helps to create a more inclusive online community, where diverse voices and perspectives are welcome. When users feel safe and heard, they are more likely to engage positively with the community and contribute to its growth and evolution. Overall, while UGC has its dark side, it's still a powerful tool that can be used to create meaningful connections and foster a sense of community. By recognizing its potential and addressing its challenges, we can ensure that UGC is used responsibly and ethically, and it benefits everyone involved. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed learning about UGC and that this episode has opened up some new marketing perspectives for you. No matter whether you are a brand or a creator, UGC holds a lot of possibilities for both. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our Instagram and TikTok. There we share some stuff about content creation, marketing, and design, as well as share our personal experiences and discuss some fun stuff. See you on the next episode of Content Furies. Bye!